Greetings, greetings, greetings. You are now tuned into the Vault. Trust Christian, own nothing, control everything. Just want to thank you for tuning in live or listening to replay. We're coming back with a double header, investing in your business. This is the part 2 with Cornell. We were in the middle of talking about not only investing in your business and investing in your education, we're talking about investing in relationships. So, Cornell, could you talk about how even in the investing space, how you had to invest in relationships? What type of relationships were you investing in as an investor and things of that nature? Could you talk about that?
You got to in business, like I said, you got to build a team. So you got to invest in people, but at the same time, you still got to be hands on, and you got to be moving it. You got to be thinking a lot. So I ain't just talking about bringing your friends along on the journey that telling you trade bad or the trust bad or just because they don't know about something is bad. No, what I'm talking about is getting in different environments, going to meet some people, then you find out those ideas you had in your head that you thought you could do. Oh, these people over here believe I could do it also, and building that relation. Now you find out, okay, oh, we don't do the same thing, but okay, that's interesting what you doing. Y'all start moving together. Everybody stays in each other lane. Next thing you know, you around some more people. And next thing you know, that's how you get the information. You got to move to different environments. First of all, if the people around you talking negative, man, I can't. Some people don't move. My on the private side, my thing is different. They don't do dollars off, and guess what? It's working out
Well, one of the things that you just said
because
is
space is almost.
about it believing in people, and that's something that I haven't really heard in such a long time. You think about your men, how they believed in you, and you think about how the pricing that you even do. Wow, what's going on with this thing right now? You even think about the relationship you have with your mentors. Oh, wow, this thing. One of those days. So when you even think about your relationship with your mentors and you think about how they believed in you, what would you say is, and you as well reciprocating that with people that go through your program as learning about the trade? What do you think about that? What do you think of people actually learning about that? Did I get that out right? I don't know if I got that out right. Believing in people. It's about believing in people, and investing in people is believing in people. It's not, a lot of times a lot of people don't know what investing in people looks like. So, when they ask, how do you invest in people, sometimes they might want to know how much is that going to cost, am I investing in people financially? And I think one of the biggest things that people did for us coming up is, people invested in us by just believing in us. When your mentor sat down for a minimal cost, when you continue your study and you sit down for a minimal cost and, deal with people. Could you talk about that? Believe in people.
What you mean by believing people?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, investing in somebody is believing in people. I think so many, like when you say getting around positive people, so many people are people that don't really believe that they can do what is it that they want to do. Like you say, when they get around people that believe that they can do the same thing that they already thinking about.
It makes you believe in yourself.
Right.
It changes your mindset. Your think about it. I don't come from money. So if I was in the same environment I was in, guess what? I'd probably be still selling drugs or something. But because I moved around and got a different environment, a lot of stuff, I knew it was stuff out there. Guess what? I can't really go ahead and talk to my partner about it because they ain't into it like that. Guess what? I started moving around and getting around people that was doing something. I started to notice, okay, this is the type of environment I need to be around. So that's why I stayed in no type of environment. And I got a lot did because guess what? I believe in myself. I believe I can get it done. Now I'm around the right people. So like, guess what? Now my contact different than okay. Yeah, I'm still good with the people from where I'm from, but at the same time, in my phone, guess what? It's celebrity numbers, high ranked attorney numbers, judges, all kind of business people, millionaires. That's because I was in those environments. So now when I go to an environment, because I believe in myself so much, guess what? More than likely, that celebrity or these people I'm naming gonna talk to me. Because guess what? They move the same way. So when you get to notice when you get in the right environment, everybody moving the same way, whether we doing the same thing or not. If it's a benefit to it, boom, guess what? They believe in it. And guess what? They believe in making money.
Right.
Believe in business.
Right.
Guess what? I'm gonna run across people that's gonna take trading for real in these environments because they believe they can make that type of money. Compared to somebody, okay, you don't ever change, and the only thing you hear is your friends that's got, and I say this because I hear this from other people all the time. You got them friends that's got a little small business, or they doing all right for themselves. They're supposed to be the people you trying to get your information from, but every time you go to them, they knocking what you doing and don't know nothing about it. The one thing Cornell done learned, I don't speak on nothing I don't know about. Just like I got medical labs. Guess what? The lady wanted more detailed information. Instead of me sitting there and telling her something about what I don't know, I know how to maneuver. I know how to build my team. Guess what? My business partner know all about that. I'm gonna get him on the phone. Like somebody wants to show somebody trust, guess what? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what I don't know or knock you from doing anything. I'm gonna let you talk to the people yourself and make your own decision. That's what we learn over here. You let people make their own decision.
And it was interesting that that you say that right now, because even just dealing with some stuff yesterday, just really realized that, it always goes back to the first chapter of Robert Kiyosaki's book. Always says still the life-changing book for me. He says, investors don't work for money. They work for assets. And I think that, sometimes in business, a lot of people, they're not familiar with the process of success, which means they're not familiar with that you got to plant seeds in business. You have to cultivate those relationships, and then you have to be able to reap the harvest. So many people are looking to do a deal the first time they get on the phone. So many people are looking to do a deal the first time they meet somebody. That's why we're not too big on going to networking events, because everybody wants to go there and they want to get in, with you that same night. It's all about the same. It's all about getting these so-called speedy results. And that's not investing. That's not investing in a relationship. It's not investing. It's a different type of business model. And the business model that we're talking about is investing. And investing in a business takes time. It takes money. Because you talk about that as well, Cornell, just the investment that it takes, particularly trading.
Trading just takes time. Like, you taking the time and studying the information. Like I said, it's repetition. Whether you want to believe me or not, I done made the best humble themselves. Like, I got guys that been trading 15, 20 years to take my webinar. But guess what? They move with the right environment. Guess what? They ain't coming in saying they knowing everything. Yo, let me see what you got going on. Like, maybe it's something I can use with. And that's a good thing about trade. What I'm showing you, it works with all the internet stuff y'all looking at. It'll line right up with it. I show the class that all the time. Do I use all of it? No. But I'm giving you the superior information. So why wouldn't you listen?
Because they never seen it before. It hasn't been real for them. So investing in your business,
okay. You say that, okay, when you get hired on that Mercedes or whatever it is, you ain't never seen it before, right?
Say that again.
You get on a job like Mercedes or whatever you working at, the corporate company, you ain't never seen what's going on in there before. What you gonna do? You go through training, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Oh, you investing in yourself. Oh, they giving you a check to make you feel good about yourself.
Well, I think that actually it's a great place to talk and start, because now it shows you that many people walk into a job saying, "Man, there's a guarantee I'm gonna get a paycheck in 2 weeks."
I'm gonna tell you the failure, and you just read it. Robert Kiyosaki said it best: when you chasing money, you're gonna fail. Bottom line.
Bottom line, right? When you're chasing money.
Bottom line. Everybody chasing money. I don't give a care if you have a hard time. I'm gonna tell you how the mentor talked to me when I first started, and I was at the same place as y'all was at. Guess what? I ain't have all that extra money, but they pointed out little shit to me. That's why you gotta have good mentors, not somebody that's knocking you down. They talk straightforward to me and harsh, but guess what? And they was telling me was right. Guess what? They got money. 30 rental houses. Guess what they doing? Simple stuff. Chris, oh, they bringing in lunch to work every day. Guess what I'm doing? I'm making money. I'm straight. I'm good. Boom. Stop for breakfast. Stop for lunch. Stop for dinner. Think about it. How much money we spending? It's about $50 to $100 a day. 50. You eat all 3 meals. They say, okay, you talking about you ain't got the money to do this and do that. First of all, you eating out every day. It's simple stuff. Like, and guess what? There was a real situation where, guess what? Now you got to invest in yourself. Because what they telling you is, you over here blowing money, Cornell. You going almost dang near $1,000. You say you can't do nothing else. You ain't got no money. It made me wise up. Guess what? I used to have to be the person with all the new stuff and all that. Yeah, well, I got money now. I still ain't bought a car because I ain't got the car I want yet. And it costs some money. But guess what? You see Cornell in the Honda or the Chevy. It don't mean Cornell ain't got no money. Cornell just thinks smarter nowadays. That ain't that important. I'd rather have a bigger house than the car. Y'all can ride around flashy all day. Most people to me, when I see you in the fancy cars and stuff, then I go to your crib and it don't match, they let me know you ain't got no money. You just doing it for the show. I don't do it no more. I done got older. I got kids. Guess what? If you care about your family, then you understand what Cornell talk about. You know, Christian and Cornell be talking too rough. Nah, I ain't talking rough. I'm talking the same way the person talked to me that changed my life. Guess what? All mentors ain't soft. You got real mentors, they ain't soft.
Yeah, it's a very people say that people are more sensitive nowadays to tougher mentality. You know, people may be talking a little bit harder to them as entrepreneur investors. And
you know what am I saying to that? What I'm gonna say? I can't make Christian
get his money.
Get his money.
Yeah.
So guess what? I ain't got time to sympathize with you when I'm telling you exactly what you need and you not listening.
Yeah, so and I want to ask that from a mentor perspective, but I guess it's just best to keep it from an investing in your business mentality and talk about it from possibly if you were in that position where you weren't following directions, what are some of the things that you would do other than just start following directions and making the changes? A lot of people sometimes they forget that a person's advanced and they need to invest by listening now.
So I'm gonna tell you, the first example y'all need to learn is when somebody, this is how a real mentor gonna do, he gonna make you go do the research.
Right.
Secondly, he not calling you back. I'm gonna tell you the difference between MLM and real mentor. It's like, I teach you to trade. If you don't reach out, I'm not calling you back. I'm sorry to tell you like that, but that's how it was put to me. Yeah? It was put to me like that for a reason. Like, sir, I'm gonna put it to you like that for a reason. Because the first thing that was told to me about trading is, guess what? If the person don't want to do it, it's gonna be hard for them to learn it anyway. So it ain't nothing that you force on somebody. You know what force means? That means I shouldn't have to call you every day. You should be calling me with questions, especially when I gave you all the information that you can go and reference back to. Now that's you believing in yourself and you believing in trying to get your money. Guess what? The ones that believe in they could get their money, they doing just well. It ain't about Cornell. I keep telling you, I got people that make $1,000 a day, $500 a day, $300 a day. Because guess what? They trusted the system. They took the time. They followed the instructions. Even the ones that didn't even have a lot of money. They followed this. They followed the system. And all I did was get in the system that was given to me. That's about getting in a good environment. We sharing our environment to you. It's certain things y'all don't understand. It feels good, like I said, like I tell the kids, it feels good when I can walk in the bank and the banker tell me, like, I can't open an account up for you, but the way your business is set up, hey, I salute you. But you have to go deal with a private bank. They let me know I'm moving in the right environment.
Right.
That's how you build relationships. Guess what? Now that banker want my number. Let me hook you up with my people. That's how you build relationships. So guess what? Now I might need something from that bank one day. He might be still there. I just gave him something that he trying to get. That's how it work over here. Nobody care about being number one over here. At the bottom end of the day, guess what? We trying to get stuff y'all ain't heard about. Private placement account and down real guaranteed money every year. Like you said, I'd rather have that 10% of $1 million every year for the rest of my life. Y'all look at money, we look at percentage.
Yeah.
I'll hire them out. I ain't chasing no money. Y'all don't get that. Guess what? I just broke down over 3 months what you can do with trade. So just imagine if you stuck to the plan, you had proper account management. Now you get up the same way you save 50 to 100,000. Now you got 50 to 100,000 in your trade account. Now that $10 trade turned into $10,000. Because Cornell said it's repetition, and we're doing the same thing over and over again every day. Guess what? Fake traders don't talk about that because they ain't making money for real. Let them show you their account behind the scene. They probably losing more than they winning. It's probably balancing out. Then they spend it. Gucci, this, in the club. Man, that ain't what real investors doing.
Well, you know, they want you to show the lifestyle. They want you to show it's in.
That ain't the lifestyle. Guess what? Like I'll tell you, if we did use real reference, y'all on the internet, look at Jesus. Y'all go back and watch Jesus' last interview. I'll tell the Christian about this. I like to see somebody that came from nothing. Now this man is even in his last interview. This man talking about strictly business, building business, how much real estate he got, how, guess what, getting around the right environment, you don't even think the same way no more. Like, going back, bad relationships he had, he fixing all that. And guess what, it's bigger than, guess what, he done moved over here he moved around different environments in the business world and seeing what's really going on out here. You gotta believe in yourself. That's bottom line. Like,
yeah,
we believe in what we doing. It's private. But you're not gonna get over here. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna get in private world and do public things. So if you get over there doing public talking, they don't even talk to you, first of all. Cause you still gotta prove yourself.
True.
So don't walk in the room like you know it all. That's why I brought it to the point. If it ain't your lane, stay in your lane. Because y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all kill your hope because you go in and say you do this and do that, and you don't do it. And they might ask you certain things. I do. I might ask you certain things to know you're lying to me. Then we ain't even got nothing to talk about. Oh, they don't know what they talking about. I ain't gonna tell you that, but guess what? I'm gonna do just like any real entrepreneur or business person gonna do. They're gonna cut it short and move on to the next person. You ain't gonna never get a conversation with them. That
right.
might be your one right there.
Yeah.
But you want to be the show of the room. Guess what? Don't come in a room when it's a casual event. You Gucci down. tailored suit, they know you doing too much.
And that's the interesting part is sometimes you see a lot of investors and they want to invest in a title. They don't really know what the company's true position is, but they're supposedly investing in a business. I think a lot of times a lot of people are in an industry that they're not fully vested in. They're not invested in the industry.
You don't follow the industry. This is it's like when I went through my training to franchise. You know what the dude told me? He interviewed people. Guess what? This is a cleaning company. You walk in my office, like I said, you got to invest in the industry on what you're doing.
Yeah.
You walk in, what I need you with a 3-piece suit on. What you gonna do?
Oh, and the cleaning stuff?
You a manager.
Yeah.
You might have to get your hands dirty. You coming in a 3-piece suit. You ain't even dressed for the job.
Right.
Even the industry you going into.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's a red flag. See, that's stuff I learned through the franchise. Like I told you, I learned a lot through the franchise that got me ready for real. Ain't no emotions in business. A lot of y'all have emotions. Personal emotions, you tied to the business. You get mad at somebody, guess what? Business people get mad at each other all the day. They still at the end of the day gonna get their business done, I promise.
Good. Man, it was something you just said that really made me want to talk about that. Oh yeah, investing in the industry. Investing in the industries, like you say, knowing the dress of your industry. Obviously, trading, you can sit at home and do that, or sit anywhere in the world and actually do that. But
like
no,
guess what? You got to be dressed for your environment.
Yeah, but for you, in your respective knowing your industry, people don't know the numbers on trading because people say, okay, a lot of people are thinking minimums. Okay, man, if I could just make this little bit amount every single day or month, I'll be fine. But when they know the industry, they're not taking any money away from you. They think, oh man, if I actually made $10,000 a day, that means I'm putting somebody out of business. Now, granted, like you say, I would like for you to tie that point of that trading is a zero-sum game. You're taking somebody else's money, one. And two, if you invest in the industry, you know how big it is. Because you talk about how big the trading industry is so people can get a better idea that, oh, wow, I'm not intruding on his money. I'm in his company.
$1 trillion a day. Move. You hear Cornell say all the time, I have people that I have taught how to trade is making thousands a day. I got partners that came up with me and got the same amount as making. I tell you about them all the time. They making big money trades. Nobody's really taking nobody's money. It's $10 trillion a day. They don't even see us in the market. That's how small we are. Because a lot of it's automated anyway. It's an institution. But I guess people don't really, but the problem with trading and people, I just said regular people that don't think out the box, trade is too hard. They ain't making that money for real. Like I just put up a video this morning. I made that money for real this morning. Christian know that. I be talking to him. $500,000 in an hour. That's at the minimum. I'm showing him. Cause get what? He learning. It's the minimum. Hey, I can sit here. Hey, Christian, you take the time. You sit here a couple hours between this time and that time. You can make every day for pocket money. We talking about pocket money. And then we can use this account over here for longer term money. Investment money.
Do you think
we over here doing real estate and we over here doing these other business? Like we got multiple streams. So now I'm showing you some. Guess what? You would never go. Trade is one of the most strongest recession-proof businesses you're gonna get into.
For sure.
If you take it the right way. Y'all don't understand it. If Cornell need to go make $1,000, Cornell can go make $1,000. Y'all can't say that about a lot of investors.
Yeah. There's a lot of investments out there, but not a lot of investments like
go
that.
do the same thing I'm doing. He not cutting into my business. If Christian gonna make 10,000, what I gotta hate on Christian for? It's $10 trillion in here. That mean I need to tighten up mine so I can go get me 10,000 every day.
Simple.
That's That don't mean that I gotta hate on him. Guess what? I'm gonna ask him what he's doing. Cause guess what? I'm not no cocky dude.
Right.
Show me what you're doing.
Right.
You got to be in the industry.
I think even yesterday was a good example of just stepping out of the comfort zone, talking to someone else about the trading, and not giving a crap. Yeah, you did say that, and I think so many people are hesitant, and every time I've seen people trading with a laptop at any public venue, I'll approach them and ask them, and it was interesting because, when Cornell heard what happened in the conversation with the gentleman, he said, man, this guy actually said to you, oh, do you know about trading? And how do you know about trading? And it's interesting because, the culture of trading hasn't traditionally African American, successful African American traders. You don't really hear about them. But when you get down to it, like Cornell said, the industry is very small with a limited number of African Americans just being successful. It always goes back, I think, to what we talk about, what we jokingly talk about having a dog. Having that dog. And so many people, it could come down to belief, but investing in yourself is having that dog, betting it all on yourself, investing it all on yourself. And I think that's something that people just kind of overlook, investing in themselves, the team, the stuff that we talked about today.
That's it. People ain't investing in themselves. Like, that's what I like about what Eric Thomas doing right now. Eric Thomas got to he the number one guy. But guess what? He's still humble. You know what? I'm the number one guy, but I motivate. Now I gotta put my team on because I gotta give them more than just motivation because people need more than motivation.
Correct.
He pumping you up, he getting your mindset right. Now boom, you bring the real estate guy on. Hey, Chris, this guy work. Y'all talking about money? This guy worked a 9 to 5 police officer, multi-million dollars in real estate. If you don't hear it, that ain't just the. You need to hear that. That let you know the man sitting there at work like, and this is how he think. He think family wise. I did this for my family. What he said, every time I need something, I go buy a house or I buy anything. My kids got houses. My grandkids got houses. The man said he's left a legacy. He building generational wealth. That's what we talking about.
Right.
I don't care nothing about the rich, quick money. I seen cat, $1 million, boom, gone. No plan. It don't matter how much money you got, you're gonna lose. We in the generational wealth. Trade generational wealth for me. Guess what? I'm starting my kid program first of the year. That's why I'm doing it. But guess what? It can be passed on to your kids. Now they ain't at college, they have to go work 3-4 jobs or ask mama and dad about no money. They can sit in their room, get them a little money, and do what? Get their education the right way. But then I want to educate them about going to school for the right thing. That's another problem we have. A lot of y'all going to school for the wrong thing. Then you get back in a regular job. Guess what? Y'all happy y'all got that paper. Man, I don't care nothing about that paper. Hate to say it like that, but guess what? I want the real world experience. That's how I approach business. I know what's going on. Guess what? When I can see how Bill Gates started, how Alibaba started, how Bezos started, all these folks started. They weren't really highly educated like that. They just knew business. It's a different code with the business. That's what y'all ain't getting. You can have all the book sense in the world, but if you ain't got that business sense, you still gonna fail. Christian know that.
Yep.
Because guess what? You've been in the public so long, they train you to go to this public college, that public education, we'll give you this public job. We know you super smart, but we're going to control you in our corporate company. Might make you a manager or something, make you feel good about yourself because you got a title. Wow. Harvard, Yale, and all these other people over here, You know, when cryptocurrency first came out, them people started a dang on course.
Yeah, for sure. That was an immediate thing. That was immediate.
They was ahead of the curve. Still got that course in place. Guess what? They are one of the biggest providers in that space. A lot of people don't know that because y'all just looking at the internet stuff. People trying to sell y'all stuff. You gotta
Right.
look behind the scenes to see these people organized. They took it. They knew it was business behind it and organized. But they're not gonna teach you that at that public university over there. Now you could change that in our environment, but guess what? You're gonna have to have discipline, you're gonna have to get educated, and you're gonna have to listen. But you could put them same programs in the college of your choice. There's ways to do that. We know that. And one thing I like what Jesus said in the interview, he's trying to leave a legacy. So the stuff, I'm the same way. The stuff I'm doing now, y'all don't see it, but 10 years from now, you gonna know it.
Right. That's the facts.
You gonna know. You don't understand it right now. Oh, that cat got an endowment. Hey, why his name on the side of that building? You ain't gonna know it right now. But 10 years from now, I like when he made that statement and let me know he moving the right way. He around some positive people that's showing us some stuff. The man ain't even on that street stuff no more. Wasn't talking nothing about it.
Right.
Nothing about it. The whole interview. I don't know if you watched it yet. Whole interview, that man talking about business. Before he left there, hey, yeah, I just started a new wireless company.
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
That's incredible. I mean, to just be making moves where you're being creative, you're not stuck in one industry.
Like what you was talking about when we were talking earlier. Like you said, look, man, I got the goal. I'm going. This is what I'm doing. That's how he moving. It's good to see people now. You ain't even worried about no money. Think about it. If you ain't chasing money and you set yourself up the right way, you ain't got to worry about money. You gonna live a lot better.
Yeah.
You put yourself in a place where you ain't got to worry about money, whether this house, that house. You set yourself up for life because you can do that. It is guaranteed investments out there that you can do that. But you got to be moving.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? The man, like I said, he got bored. Shoot. And that's what most business people going to do because guess what? We had that natural, you know what? I'm good, but I need to do something else. I done traveled for a minute now. Let's go do something else, Chris. That's how you want to be. Now you out creating. Now you can go do something for the community or environment for real.
Right.
Now you see why people on mission trips and everything else. Guess what? They set their business up. They straight. Now they doing exactly what they love to do.
Right.
When you love to do what you want to do instead of going to work every day, man, I love my life right now. I wake up, I ain't got to answer to nobody. Chris know that.
Yeah.
I get up, lay down. I don't really miss too much with my kid. You know, my kid don't stay. I don't miss too much. Guess what? We gonna do whatever we want to do because I got an investment. I can go spend whatever I want to spend. I can go wherever I want to go. We can hop on the plane tomorrow. That's a good feeling. That's what I work for. That's why I studied them 8 months because I heard that man when he told me and he showed it to me. I show it to people. Now, if I show it to you the same way they showed it to me and you don't take it serious, that's on you.
Right.
I did my part.
Investing in your business is taking it serious.
Taking it serious.
You got to take it serious, and I think so many people are missing that it's an investment. It's a level of risk involved. You know, even as an entrepreneur, could you talk about maybe people walking into investing with a job mentality and how you're going to lose every time? You know, they have minimal risk tolerance. There's just very minimal risk tolerance. What would you say about that? Just like even your transition, but I know you went from even the franchise where you have to be semi-involved, but just being involved to actually not being involved as a trustee. How does that work?
Do what now?
I said just being involved and not, being an investor and then trying to carry it to where it's a job. You're to me, employees even say, hey, I want to give a financial advisor some money and get some money back. The financial advisor is going to invest the money and bring the money back. Could you talk about walking into investing with a job mentality? People say, oh, I'm going to put in this much time. I'm only going to do all of these little things, the minimums, and then I'm going to go into. They never even get to investing because they just can't.
Don't fail because it's gonna block your train of thought.
Yeah.
Like that with my she worked. Now she's in the entrepreneur world, 100%. But guess what? When you over here, like I told her, it's different. Guess what? You don't need to go out and work. So you can't have that worker mentality where you think you can go just talk to anybody any kind of way you want to and get something done. That ain't how it work in entrepreneur world. You're gonna have to listen over here sometimes. So if you don't know certain things, you're gonna have to move a certain way. But guess what? When you transition, a lot of y'all gonna have trouble because guess what? You don't wanna humble yourself. A lot of people really just don't want to listen to other people tell them nothing.
Yeah. In investing, you have to have a mentor. I think that's across the board, but you have to have a mentor.
And you gotta listen to that mentor.
That's true. You gotta listen.
And pick a real mentor. Like when we talk about picking a mentor, we talk about people we know seasoned, that's doing what they say they're doing. That's how Cornell picked mentor. Guess what? I don't mind going to pay Jamal King $2,000 for a real estate course when the man get in there and give me his whole team, access to his whole team, give me exactly what I need to do, don't sugarcoat with me. Guess what? That's my mentor on real estate.
Right.
I ain't gonna get out here and say I can do this and all that by myself, but guess what? I'm learning. I'm an investor now. I'm learning. I ain't gotta do everything. Guess what? The man gave me his whole team. I ain't trying to do nothing. Let's set it up.
Right.
I don't want to process, but guess what? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all job. I'm an investor. I'm supposed to be sitting back. I'm supposed to be able to put the money up. But guess what? He showed me how to build that team also. So at the same time, like I